Let us look at the step. We have seen tuberculosis lab diagnosis, right? In that, after collection of specimen, that is the sputum, this procedure has to be done: digestion, decontamination, concentration of specimen. So you will have to digest the specimen, decontaminate it and concentrate it. So for this you can use two methods: Petrov's method or NALC method. Two methods are available, but first let us try to understand what we are trying to achieve. Digestion, decontamination and something else of the specimen was there. Let me tell you. Digestion. In digestion, what you are trying to achieve: to liquefy the thick, so basically the thick pus cells, and you want to liquefy it, and you also want to homogenize it. Okay, you want to liquefy the thick pus cells and you want to homogenize it. Okay, is this clear why you are trying to digest it? Okay, now you want to decontaminate it. Decontamination is to inhibit the normal flora. Basically, there will be so many types of things, especially in sputum. Okay, so you want to inhibit the normal flora. Okay, that is why you will decontaminate it and then you want to concentrate it. Why you want to concentrate? Obviously to increase the yield, right? You want to have more bacilli, hopefully. Understood? Now is this much clear? So we were here. The whole idea of this video is to understand how you will process the specimen. The first thing you will do is digest, decontaminate, concentrate it. There are two methods available: Petrov method, NALC method. We will come to the details of that. First, understand why digestion is done. Digestion is to liquefy the thick pus cells, homogenize it, and decontamination is to inhibit the normal flora. Concentration is to increase the yield. Perfect. Now let's move on. Petrov's method. Now Petrov's method of this digestion, decontamination and concentration is also called, you can say, 4% NaOH method. Okay, here what you will do: sputum is thoroughly mixed with equal volumes of 4% sodium hydroxide, then you will centrifuge it. So you will take X ml of sputum plus X ml of 4% NaOH, and then you will mix thoroughly and then centrifuge it. Sediment is neutralized. You take the sediment, okay, take the sediment, neutralize sediment with 8% HCl, with 8% HCl. So neutralize the sediment with 8% HCl. So you are adding base here. Now you are adding acid to neutralize it. So here you remember you added base. Now you are adding acid to neutralize it. I think the colors are really difficult for you today. I have chosen very loud colors today. Okay. So you are adding NaOH, now you are adding HCl to neutralize it. Is it clear? Petrov's method. Very good. Now that diagram what we had put, no, this is the one I fetched from the internet. When I searched for Petrov's method, this is what I got. Here also they have written the same thing. Add X ml of 4% NaOH, add X ml of sputum, then you will centrifuge it, pick up the sediment and add 8%, double the initial 8% HCl. So note here the concentration of the acid is more. You can, I think they have not mentioned the ml here. Okay. So let's leave it at that. They only mentioned the 8% HCl. Is this clear? Petrov's method is clear. Shall we move on to the next method? Next method is NaLC method. It's an option. You can either do Petrov or NaLC. NaLC is N-acetyl L-cysteine. Okay, plus 2% NaOH. Here the NaOH percentage, you see it's 2%. This is superior to Petrov's method for isolation. This is better. It is superior to Petrov's method. Okay. For isolation, it is superior, we are seeing. Then NaLC liquefies the sputum and NaOH kills the normal flora. So how do you digest? NaLC liquefies the sputum. Are you awake, people? Because I am just telling and typing, I think you are sleeping, right? Wait. So this N-acetyl L-cysteine will liquefy the sputum. Now NaOH kills the normal flora. So decontamination will be done by NaOH. It will kill the normal flora. So then what happens to concentration? That they didn't mention here. It is more compatible with automated culture systems. This method is better and it is more compatible with automated culture systems. Okay. Very good. So it is superior to Petrov's method. It is more compatible with automated culture systems. Then what else we should see? This much. So two methods they have told. Some other methods they have spoken of actually. Other methods they have spoken of where they are using oxalic acid, H2SO4, hypochlorite, is it? Hypochlorite, a lot of things, formalin, hypochlorite, but these are not used much, okay? They have some people say that this can kill the tuberculosis bacteria itself. Okay. So the bacilli itself can be killed. Bacilli can be killed. Okay. So that's why they are not used. So shall we revise now what and all we saw till now? Digestion, decontamination, concentration of specimen. There are two important methods, Petrov method NaLC method, you can use either one of them. The main thing what we want to do is digest. We want to liquefy thick pus cells. We want to homogenize the sputum. Decontamination, we want to inhibit normal flora, but the tubercle bacilli should not die. Concentration, we want to increase the yield. Petrov's method, you will use 4% NaOH, equal volumes of 4% NaOH and 4% the sputum. You will mix, you will centrifuge, you will take the sediment and neutralize it with 8% HCl, that is acid. Moving on to NaLC, that is N-acetyl L-cysteine plus 2% NaOH method. Here this method is better than Petrov's method. For isolation it is better, and method is more compatible with the automated culture system. So that is what nowadays everything has become automatic, no? With such automated culture systems, NaLC is better. NaLC itself liquefies the sputum, so digestion process happens there. Decontamination is because of the 2% NaOH. You are using only 2% NaOH here. Please pay attention. 2% NaOH kill the normal flora. Probably that's the reason they are not going to use acid, because 2% NaOH only, right? So they don't need to neutralize it probably. Other things that you can use: oxalic acid, H2SO4, formalin, hypochlorite, but these are not used that much, okay? Especially the formalin, hypochlorite and all, they say it can kill the bacteria itself, the tubercle bacteria, okay? I think we can close this video, right? See you, bye bye.